Who wouldn't want to visit the board trot? It's like the perfect beach pier, a plethora of exciting attractions to satisfy your recreational heart. There's the obvious comparison to the Santa Monica Pier, but I think it's a unique choice to base the board trot on. Knowing who will be the main focus of the episode, it's good showcasing right off the bat that Windy and Dahlia were busy hanging with other ponies. It explains why Posey couldn't be with any of them this time, so she'll need to make a new friend.
One for you.
The design of the currency in this world is quite cool, easily recognizable with the crown and overarching heart, along with Pony Hamilton on the back. It looks like play money, and I find that cute. It puts our own to shame. Plus, this makes me think the Pegasi money that we got a glimpse of in the Make Your Mark episode Portrait of a Princess is designed differently to presumably the Earth Pony money. Does this mean each tribe of ponies have their own kind of currency? Was there ever a financial union disagreement in the past that still lingers? This is too funny to imagine.
Have a charming day. Charmed, I'm sure.
Of course, there had to be some charm puns involved. Pipp the Charmer using her charm on the charming customers charmingly so they can be charmed with their charms so they aren't charmless.
Running low on rainbow braid. Izzy, come on. On it!
This is some amazing continuity for Izzy being the one to make the friendship bracelets for every pony else, since she learned that from Destiny in the Blocky Wocky special. Plus, it nicely pays off with the creation of the board trot so the citizens around Maritime Bay can buy the bracelets too. Therefore, Destiny indirectly helped a lot of friendships flourish during and after this episode. That's an achievement worthy of a triple win.
Hey, is this what being a robot is?
Trust me, Izzy, when you eventually do that job for too long, you'll definitely feel that way like an overworked robot. My work experience in customer service and retail can provide some familiarity there, so I only find Izzy's thought hilarious in hindsight.
Have I turned into a robot? Yes!
Wow, only Izzy can find the upside to becoming a robot. Well, I guess being the element of creativity has no drawbacks.
Yes!
This time on Tell Your Tale Intro Appreciation Win. This unique spin on the opening is a boppy one, like the usual you'd expect to hear while on the beach or in a fancy attraction, which is suitable to the episode setting. There's a little techno groove underneath it too, hinting that a lot of fun is surely to be seen later on, predicting Posey and Pipp's various activities.
What is happening?
Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash are trapped! Free them! What a funny callback to G4 those plushies are, including Applejack's famous Stetson too in the next shot. Yep, I bet you didn't catch that one, did ya?
Is it some pony's birthday or something?
I appreciate how Posey is initially confused and curious about what's going on. Understanding how Posey prefers the quieter and more isolated lifestyle, it makes sense that she wouldn't be as acquainted with the board trot like every pony else in the bay.
This just in, these super stylish friendship bracelets are amazing!
Christ, Sky and Dazzle love to do a news report on anything nowadays. Even waiting for the perfect moment for Posey to stumble upon asking the right questions for them to answer. The convenience couldn't be more comedic.
Please tell me what is so special about these bracelets.
The emphasis on that special was so strong, I can't deny giving it a win by itself. It's rather handy that Posey, and by extension the audience, are informed about how the charms and bracelets work. It's a great way of explaining the rules in a quick but not rushed manner.
Every time you go on a ride or play a game with a friend, new magical charms appear on them. See?
I have to point out the many beautiful designs of the charms. Some of the charms can be easily recognized for the different activities around the board trot we've seen in previous episodes and future ones that would also get explored. Here's the ones that I can name. The wig from Pipp's boutique, the coconut for the coconut throwing stand, the mirror for the Hall of Mirrors, the pillow for the tiny trot, the love heart Ferris wheel, the wave for the boat riding, the roller coaster obviously for the zipper coaster, the teacup ride, the bubble for the bubble dodgems, and the music note practically confirming moon petals. A double win for all of these fabulous charms. However, can anybody tell me what on earth this charm is meant to be? I haven't got the foggiest clue. What a joy it is to see Onyx and Dapple and Alpha Haven sharing carriages on the Ferris wheel, showing two different relationships having fun together, a platonic friendship and a solid romance, unless this means that the ride indicates potential or already existing couples. I mean, I ship the unicorn weirdos myself. I had to point out this trembling face Posey makes at the bracelet not producing the charm. It does make me want to give her a huge hug. The animation can have moments of mega enjoyment like this where the dialogue is shown through these delightful faces.
Maybe they're all out of Ferris wheel charms. That's probably it, right? I'll just try something else.
It's admirable how Posey doesn't immediately give up, opting to come up with another solution and decides to try again. She is perseverant. Hold on a second, am I seeing a Flim and Flam Brothers descendant on the right? Great, instead of ripping ponies off with their placebo inventions or illegal universities, they've resorted to the classical amusement games.
All right, this time.
Impressive how Posey hits the coconut on her first throw. She must have had practice from throwing all of those tantrums on all the residents. Yes, it is painful how Posey doesn't understand that she needs someone to enjoy the board trot with them to earn the charms, but here's what I love about her here. She's genuinely trying. You can see that Posey wants to get the charms to enlighten herself up and have fun, yet it's due to her slight loneliness that she can't comprehend the idea of sharing the pleasure. It's why Posey was the ideal choice to tell this story through from what we have seen of her appearances in the Make Your Mark special and countless Tell Your Tale episodes. I can sympathize with Posey's authentic attempts to have a good time for once, even if she's doing it alone. Have another triple win. For you, Posey.
This bracelet is broken. I want my money back.
I hate to say it, but Posey complaining here that her bracelet not working is so funny, and that's not just for her dissolving back into her nagging mannerisms. Even Pipp and Izzy giving her those blank looks back knowing nothing is wrong is golden. I guess Posey must have been the first to criticize. At first, I thought it was an animation error that Izzy's eyepiece disappears so fast, but when you slow down the video, you can actually see her taking it off. Good on the animators for taking extra care of the swift camera movements.
What a great team we make, Pipp!
Oh wow, not only can you get charms for the rides and stalls, but you can also get more unique charms based on who you spend it with, as shown by the charm of the musical note with buttons. A combination of both Izzy and Pipp's cutie marks. That's actually legendary. Double win. Blink and you'll miss it moment spotted! Just before the transition, Izzy and Pipp pity Posey with her situation of not being able to gain any charms for her bracelet. They may not have the best friendship, but it's certainly heartwarming to see that they do want to help her out somehow. Jeez, the score in the background really helps sell this moment of Posey sitting on the end of the board trot. The gentle twinkles exhibiting Posey's sadness of not having a friend for the day can tug on your strings. When you think about the way Posey has been acting throughout Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale, she probably doesn't have a lot of connections because of her usual sour attitude or being unable to find friends that have such a close bond like the main six. No matter if you love or hate her, this shot of her back to the camera, her frown afterwards, and even her on the verge of tears while every pony else is exuberant around her is something quite touching. This deserves another 2 wins. Ooh, look at that! Jazz and Rocky being a pair of lovebirds out on a romantic boat date together. What wonderful payoff from the earlier season 2 episode Jazz Hearts Rocky.
Didn't you hear me before? It's broken.
Broken! Such audacity, Posey.
You're just not using it right, Pose.
Aww, Pipp giving Posey the nickname Pose. That's one way of maintaining and sharing friendships.
They're friendship bracelets.
I don't know why, but the way Pipp nonchalantly reapplies Posey's bracelet on her wrist was very sweet. Pipp actively wants Posey to sincerely have a good time, so she's there for her to know the ways of letting yourself go to enjoy the company of others. Is this another 2 wins? I believe so.
Really?
The meaningful detail of putting sparkles in the characters' eyes really helps convey whenever they are having a moment of pure joy and happiness. Combine that with Pipp's laughter and Posey's bliss makes them both look so adorable.
Get your hooves up right now, 'cause we'll be besties for life.
Besties forever. This song is truly Posey Bloom's finest shining moment in Generation 5 because it's virtually an incredible poppy and flowy tune that makes you want to grab your bestie and have a dance. AJ Bridal and Kimberly Ann Trong's voices blend together harmoniously throughout the song that it's actually such a playful surprise. Their characters just enjoying themselves at the board trot is delightful to watch with the song playing. After all, Pipp plus Posey equals best friends forever. This musical number is worthy of tons of love. Double win, please. The detail of the background becoming more sparkly and brighter when Posey gets her first charm really displays how over the moon she is to finally earn one. Not to mention the carriages are already decorated with stars. This bird's eye angle just looks like an excuse to shove in all the custom pony characters since there is enough space. I love seeing them all gather together down there. Real kind of Posey to offer up her prize of the cutest bunny sauce plush to Pipp. Now that's progression on Posey's part, showing some improvement by being big-hearted. Also, it's good to vaguely see that the coconut charm wasn't forgotten about in this scene. Glad they added it in. I can't help but laugh at how accurately Pipp and Posey leaped into the spinning teacups from the slide when there wasn't even a ramp at the end. Goofy cartoon physics. Hey, I recognize when Pipp pulled a similar pose like that one in the episode Izzy Does It. Must be her signature aerial move. Color coordinated bubble dodgems. Do you understand now why there was a reason Hitch wanted to set up rules for this ride, girls?
Gonna need some new rules for all these rides, is?
The hindsight is hysterical. Oh no, those poses Pipp and Posey are doing in the mirrors. Okay, that heart is way too direct between the girls. What should we call their ship, everyone? Hashtag Petalsbloom forever. Well, Pipp and Posey won't go hungry now that their mains got mixed into candy floss. The things Pipp does for the sake of a selfie.
See? Not so broken now, huh?
Get cheeky with it, why not, Pipp? I'm sorry, but what the f was that gasp? That is the closest I've heard any pony in this generation sounding like an actual equine.
I got it, Posey. Besties forever!
While people like to compare Pipp to Rarity in moments like this instinct that Pipp shows helps to distinguish the two. Pipp, while always wanting to look beautiful, is willing to get wet and ruin her mane in order to help out a friend. While Rarity would probably do the same, but would need a lot more convincing to do so, or if she just completely snaps. Excellent characterization for Pipp here in the final act. What an outstanding shot for this episode to end on. Improv swimming with friends. It's simply expert how this episode paves the way for more Posey appearances in future episodes like Sleepover and the unreleased Hopalotus special. Much appreciated, Tom Gidman. You know what? For the sake of this glamorous ending, take these last 2 wins. Now I really want a friendship bracelet.
Yours. Charmed, I'm sure.
You'll have eternity to practice now that you're caught in my impenetrable bubblegum trap.
I am not shaped like a Ferris wheel!
This bracelet is broken. I want my money back.
Everything's broken! Fix it now!
So, anyone for dodgems?
I love being covered in mud!
Well, I haven't come here with any friends.
Alone again, naturally.
And just before this video ends, I want to give a huge thank you to all my patrons on my Patreon. My Silver Fluffbutt patrons, Sabrina Wade and Alex Smith, and all my Gold Fluffbutt patrons, Drew Luczynski, Clear Heart Apple, Jonathan Chapper, Darthsiler22, Owen Wildish, Stephen Cram, The Bluish Pony, and KikiBat VA. All of your love and support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.